Guys, welcome back to Inventing a Better You. My name is Valentin, and in today's video, my goal is to help you increase your confidence with your crypto investments. Now, a lot of people have been wondering, when is it a good time to buy crypto? What's the target price? Should I sell it now or should I hold on to it? And these questions are very hard to answer because cryptocurrencies in general don't have solid financials. They're known as highly speculative investments. So a lot of people fear that they miss the right timings. Now, in this video, I did some research and I discovered a resource that can help you improve your educated guessing and get you one step closer to making the right decision. Let's jump in. All right, so in front of me, I have the resource that I've been specifying, and it's called Crypto ML. Now, this is a website that uses machine learning technology to predict price movements of crypto. And the way it does that is it takes real market data, it plugs it into this deep neural network that they call it, which is essentially is taking a bunch of equations, applying them to that data, and then converting it into data that it can be used to make a prediction. So if you want to know a bit more details on how exactly it works, I recommend you scroll down here. First of all, watch their intro video and then watch the explanation on how this works. Okay, now I'm going to keep things simple for the video and show you just kind of the easy steps and the information digested just for anybody that's simple to use without complicating things. So when you get onto this page, create a free account. They just pretty much give you your email, bit of information, and that's it. You have a free account, and then you log in. And once you're in, just waiting a little bit here, you are welcomed with this screen. This is the main dashboard. And we're going to go from the top down and tell you exactly the things you need to follow and how simple it is. So in the top left here, we have the Crypto ML price prediction. So this is what you're going to use most of the time. And we have two currencies that are being displayed. That's Bitcoin, so BTC, and Ethereum, ETH. And we can see that the price is provided for 6 hours and 12 hours from now. So this is estimated price. So they're expecting that Bitcoin will increase by 3.57% in 6 hours. And in 12 hours, pretty much the same. So that's for Bitcoin. Ethereum by 1.42 in 6, and then by 2.54 in total in 12 hours. Now, right underneath here, we have two things, the manipulation detector. These are very important. And what it's saying is for Bitcoin, it detects a sell. So it's saying that there are market conditions, unusual market conditions, that are practically sort of favoring the selling of the stock or the cryptocurrency in much higher levels than usual. For Ethereum, however, the manipulator, it says normal market, which means that these particular estimates are correct. When you have a sell or a buy detected, so it's either a red like this or a green, it means that the markets can perform differently than these predictions. So in this case, it would lead to much more selling than expected than what's predicted here, or much more buying than what's predicted here. So usually if you have the gray for a certain one, it means these predictions are accurate. Now, over to the right, we have the Crypto ML market index. And this refers to this graph over here, which I'm going to get to very shortly. And it's saying it's a bull market, and there's a number here, 43. Bull market means people are buying, so it's a positive trend. The number here, the number can be between 0 and 100. The closer you are to 100, the stronger that trend is. The closer you are to 0, the weaker the trend is, and a reversal is expected. Now, we are beneath 50, so we're approaching towards 0. And it does say here that within 7 days, the bull market is weakening. So a reversal in the market is expected. That means it's going to a bear, meaning selling is expected to occur in the future within 7 days or more. So scrolling down here for the market prices, this is real-time data, the price of Bitcoin in USD. We can see 45,000 and fluctuating. Price of Ethereum in USD, $1,416. And the little graph kind of, you can pick whatever you want to see, the price, how it fluctuated over time. And the site updates all like frequently. So all this data is real time. Now, on the right side here, I wouldn't worry about this. This feature is for the paid memberships. That's mostly where it's being used. So what happens is this website generates these predictions on how Bitcoin and Ethereum are supposed to move. But if you have a paid membership, they also have automatic bot software that can use these predictions and put them in these portfolio models based on levels of aggression, and then sort of provide recommendations on you should sell in long positions or short, or you should buy for long positions. And it can even execute these automatically if certain thresholds are met, if you choose to do that. So I wouldn't worry too much about this part. Just focus on the top, the graph, and then this particular graph is very important. So this is the market index chart, as I brought up here. And it even tells you the most important thing you have to remember here is this: if the market index exceeds the plus or minus 60 threshold bars, a trend reverse may occur. So here's the plus 60, minus 60, and this is the 0. So every time you're above 0, basically the currency is increasing in price. As you get to 60, you're starting to see a reversal in trend. That's exactly what's happening right now. See, it's happened over here, it's happened over here, and it's happening right now. So right now we're in the trend reversal. So it's still a bull market, but it's going down. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. It's bull with the bull market weakening. As I was saying, this number is closer to 0 than it is to 100. So in this situation, even though in the short term, within a day, Bitcoin and Ethereum are expected to increase, within the 7-day trend, it's expected to decrease. So that gives you an idea on like, well, if I made a lot of profit, should I sell it now? Probably is a good idea based on these numbers, by the way. And nothing is 100% true, absolutely nothing, because crypto is really, it's really dependent on the type of news you receive. Like you noticed Elon Musk or Bill Gates send out a tweet or say it's too overpriced, and then the cryptocurrencies price goes down. So this is just using previous market data and speculating in the future using machine learning. Now, if you're curious on how accurate these models are, you can scroll down here, and there's two numbers that I want you to focus on: the R squared and the means absolute error. So 0.94, what it means is it's 94% accurate. The prediction is 94% accurate, and only 6% of the time it can be wrong. And this is kind of like how accurate it is, up to it's within 0.33%. So the standard deviation is very little. So yeah, so going back to this graph, keep in mind, you want to ideally be going in a positive slope. So, and obviously not beneath 0. And if you are, so for example, a good time to purchase crypto, right now we're at a high, right? So it's heading towards the bottom. Once it crosses, like it gets close to 0, it's a good time to go in. So for example, normally you would go in around here, but it can keep going down. So the absolute most safe time to buy is when you're close to the minus 60, like it was here. This was like an excellent time to buy, because typically it's always, the trend always reverses. It's not gonna go much further down. This is the support level and that's the resistance level. So historically, every stock or currency has these support and resistance levels. So it's the stock price can break these levels like we're seeing here and here with these dots, but it's very rare, as you can see in this entire time frame. Okay, now if you didn't catch what I said on video, you can always click on what's this, click on learn more, and it will explain here everything I just said. Just read through it, and you have the explanation for everything. Each one of these parameters has a what's this, learn more button. Okay, now I want to finish up with this particular graph because it's very important. So this is again the price of crypto, and these particular graphs, you've seen them before on Yahoo Finance or the Webull app. I use them to do stock predictions using technical indicators. And This has all the indicators that I've previously mentioned. You just have to select them. So let's start off with MACD, which is one of the, I believe, one of the momentum indicators and strengths of the signals. So is it a weak or a strong trend that we're seeing? So the MACD, the blue line, you always want it to have it above the orange. And we can see when it's above the orange, you have an increase in price. That's what we're seeing here. There's an increase. When the blue goes beneath the orange, you have a decrease. And there's the red bars. So currently, this is, by the way, this is on a 1 day. So this is based on historical data from Friday. So most recent for short term. We have the blue beneath the orange. So we're currently in a downtrend, which is expected to continue on Monday too, in theory. But remember, these are predictions, so anything can happen. This is supposed to just help you kind of get a little bit of understanding or where you are with crypto at a point in time and help you formulate that idea. So if you change this, for example, to from a day to a week, what we're seeing is, look at the blue, it's way above the orange. We've been in a huge upswing for price. So we're at the very top. So this is within kind of like a longer frame. Overall, the bigger picture shows us that we're in a very big bull market, but we are reaching high levels. So that's even more sort of reasons as to why a reversal in these trends is expected, because we saw from this graph, we're pretty much, we've already reached the resistance level, and we are seeing a reversal. And that's what's happening in the short term in the 1 day graph. I'm just going to go back to the 1 day. So that's MACD. And then another one that I've talked about in my previous videos is the Stochastic Relative Strength Index. And for the RSI, the similar principle, you want the blue line to be above the orange, and we're seeing the blue is under the orange, again signaling that this downtrend, there's strength to this particular downtrend that's occurring right now. And the last one was the Bollinger Bands, you're familiar with. And remember the Bollinger Bands, basically you have your resistance level, you have your support level, the price target is the price level is represented by these candlesticks, and then this is the middle line. So what you want is that the price, you want it to be above the middle going towards the top, but here we're seeing the opposite. We're seeing the price crossing the middle going towards the bottom. So we're into this negative trend. Okay, so practically everything is interrelated and everything is saying the same thing. Now that's the gist of how you could use crypto ML to improve your educated guessing without going into too many details. So keep in mind, like, I'm not a licensed financial advisor. These are just purely for educational purposes and to help you kind of formulate a better guess and give you more confidence in what to do with your cryptocurrencies, or if it's a good time to purchase some crypto. Right now, it's very high. It's very risky to buy it because it's looking like it's potentially going to go down. So I would hold on, or even sell some of your crypto. If you bought it at a lower time, this is a good time to sell because it's quite a bit of money. But again, that's just sort of my feel about it. You always have to take a chance with these. And yeah, I really hope you've learned a thing or two in this video. If you did, please leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.